Hi, welcome back to the second segment of Studio V's Christmas Special with Dennis Lau. And here with me in studio is Yuri Wong, who's been responsible for co-producing the album Diversify with Dennis Wong. Yuri, welcome to Studio V.
Thank you, Harry.
And of course,
Pleasure
Dennis, welcome once again. Yep. So Yuri, since you've helped the production, half of the production of the Diversify album of Dennis, so share some of your experiences. What are the best moments you've had? Some challenges you had while producing half of the album?
Well, I would say that Dennis produced all the album. You know, I was kind of like, producing involves so much more than just sitting in front of a computer and making music. But I was the music side of the production, and we met halfway through his album.
Okay.
And we shared a lot of musical ideas and stuff like that. So we said, hey, why not get into the studio? And Dennis is such a doer. So the next thing I knew, he would call me up and say, hey, let's work on some tracks, you know. And he would come in and we would just throw ideas around, and it was really hot at the time, you know, like all ideas just flying in and out, and we worked really quickly, which was great, you know. And like I said, Dennis is a doer, so the next day, like, I'm still putting stuff together. It's like, okay, how's it? Let's do this, you know, which is great because we got a lot of things going, a lot of great ideas onto the tracks. So the title track was one we had, I think, the most fun with. You know, a lot of things. Dennis sang on it, and a big guitar on it, and we produced, put a lot of strings and all. So it was very fun, like tossing all these ideas around. It was very intense, right?
Yeah.
Which when you're doing it, maybe you think like, wow, this is so intense, you know. But after that, looking back, you said it was great because all the creative juice has been like squeezed out of the fruits, you know. So it's great. Yeah.
I think that's what you need. You need good synergy and chemistry.
Yeah, this is the great thing about working together, because we share a lot of the kind of energy of let's get some good music out there. You know,
and you give good music to everyone. You've been in this whole musical journey. You know, you've seen yourself now, and you're in a position where the local music scene is recognizing you.
Yeah.
So, are you happy with where you are now?
Well, a lot of people ask me that question. Before I come up with the album, I say that I have not. I do not regard myself as achieving any much success yet before the album launch. But at least this album, when it's launched right now, I feel that, as I said before, it meant a lot to me. And whether it is a success or not, to me it means something, and it gives me a lot of satisfaction.
He put his heart and soul into it.
Satisfaction and everything.
You sleep a happy man.
Yeah, I sleep a happy man. Happier man, yeah.
Okay. So, since you've got all this talent, you've started at the age of 3 and you've made your way through, and today where you are you just a performing artist, or do you do anything apart from this in the sense of do you impart this knowledge to the younger generation?
Yes, in fact, before I started recording this album, I have my company, Music Entertainment. We provide live music entertainment for events. So that is my bread and butter before I come up with this album, even now. So we provide live music for events, from corporate events, dinner shows, weddings and launches, everything. So for different events, we will customize and the musicians for that event, whether they need a saxophonist, they need a singer, or they need a string quartet, or they need a solo performer. So yeah, that's it.
So any kind of advice to the younger generation who are really passionate about music and instrumental learning?
I would think that if you are passionate about, you must always do something that you love and you are passionate about. Because I believe that the result that will come out from it will be much more better, will be much more rewarding than you do something that you have to do.
What is the one quality that you practiced that that others can follow?
I think efficiency. You have to practice efficiency. You have to get things done. If you have to you set deadlines. For example, so if you have to get this part recorded today, you have to do it today. If you have to get the guitar part recorded today, you have to get it done today, or the mix.
A bit of discipline, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
So sometimes I'm quite pushy about that. I know myself that I'm quite pushy. So, but sometimes I could be quite laid back as well. So you have to be pushy at times.
Maybe it's not pushy, I guess. Maybe it's being a perfectionist.
Yeah, being a perfectionist.
Bringing out the best in what you do. So. Oh, excellent. So I've heard a lot about your speed when you play violin. You've got a good speed, when you're playing violin. So share with us a bit, just show us a bit of your
Well,
speed. How far?
when I was in college, I used to play this song, this song called Summer by Vivaldi.
Okay.
It's quite fast, but I will show it later with
you
as well.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent, man. That's on. Okay, so one more final question before we hear your good stuff that you have to offer. Where does it go from here?
Well, since the album is launched, we have
this is the album, by the way.
yeah.
So you can get it in markets,
Diversify.
right?
You can get it in all CD-ramas and rock corner stores nationwide.
Yeah. So
And
what's next?
well, since the album is launched, it's been distributed here in Malaysia, and we are going to work on a PR and marketing campaign in Singapore as well, starting from end of December to March next year. So we're going to launch the album there as well, and to do a music video out of it, a short film music video next month.
Okay.
So yeah, several projects in the
So I guess Yuri, you're going to be working quite closely with the next project, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
the
will.
second album.
I'm looking forward to it.
We have actually already pre-planned some stuff.
Bring good music out in our country, man.
Yeah, we're
That's what we
stretching
need.
and exercising already. Getting ready.
Excellent, excellent. So guys, we're quite excited to hear you.
Okay.
So without further ado, we'll come back again to hear these
Sure.
guys rocking on the violin and guitar.